Hello students, welcome to our online classes. This is me, Mrs. Amrita, your English literature teacher. Today I'll be starting with our drama section. The name of our drama is The Tempest and it's written by William Shakespeare. In class 11th we have already covered up to Act 3rd. So in this video I'll be starting from Act 4. Starting with Act 4, there is only one scene, and in this scene there are certain characters of this particular scene which I have written. Number 1 is Prospero, who is a Duke of Milan. Number 2, Ariel. Ariel is an airy spirit controlled by Prospero. Number 3, Ferdinand, son of Alonso. Alonso is also the Duke of Naples. Number 4, Miranda. Miranda is daughter of Prospero. Number 5, Iris, the goddess of the rainbow. Number 6, Juno, the wife of Jupiter and queen of gods. Number 7, Seren, an earth goddess. Number 8, Caliban. Number 9, Stefano. And number 10, Trinculo. So these are the 10 characters of this particular scene. Coming to the summary of this act, I have written the summary which I will explain to you line by line. In this scene, Prospero tells Ferdinand that he is now convinced that Ferdinand really loves Miranda and that he was testing his love for Miranda. So now he will free Ferdinand from the hard labor and will bless them both for their marriage. So in this scene, Prospero is finally convinced, he is finally assured that Ferdinand is the perfect choice for his daughter Miranda, and whatever hard work he was taking from him till now, it was just a test of his love for his daughter. So now he tells him that as I am convinced of your love for my daughter, I will free you from all the hard labor. I will not ask you for any more hard work to be done, and hence I am ready for your marriage. And he is very happy to bless them both for their marriage. Prospero also tells Ferdinand not to be physical with Miranda before marriage, and if he would do so, then it will result in hate and negativity. Ferdinand swears that he would never do so. After getting the consent of their marriage, Prospero also warns Ferdinand not to be physical with Miranda before marriage. That is, he asks Ferdinand not to have any physical intimacy, not to have any physical relationship with Miranda before marriage. And if he would do so, if he would have any sort of physical relationship with Miranda before marriage, then it will only result in hate and negativity. That is, there will be no prosperity in their married life. It will be full of negativity. Ferdinand, as per Prospero's request or advice, promises him that he would never do so and will never be physical with Miranda before their marriage. Prospero orders Ariel that a mask should be arranged in order to entertain the couple. After blessing the couple, after giving consent for their marriage, Prospero orders Ariel that in order to entertain the couple here is Ferdinand and Miranda, a mask should be arranged. It's a party. So in this mask, many came to bless the couple, such as number 1, Iris, as I have already discussed while discussing the characters, the goddess of rainbow. Rainbow, as you all know, it's a band of 7 colors formed in the sky, usually after rain. Number 2, Juno, the wife of Jupiter and queen of the gods who protect the purity of marriage. And last one is Ceres, an earth goddess. So they also came to bless the couple. The party continues, but towards the end of dance, Prospero remembers about Caliban's plan of murdering Prospero, and therefore he orders to end the party. Miranda is shocked to see her father in such an angry mood. As the party was continuing, all of a sudden Prospero remembers about Caliban's plan of murdering Prospero. He is reminded that Caliban has already plotted a conspiracy against Prospero, and therefore he orders to end the party. He asks Ariel to stop the party. The couple is very shocked as to why all this is happening, and Miranda is very shocked as she has never seen her father in such a mood. Prospero asks Ariel about the three drunkards, Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo. Ariel tells him that they were so much drunk that they were striking the air and beating the earth. He had left them in the pond behind Prospero's cave. So, after ordering for the party to be stopped, Prospero asks Ariel about three drunkards, namely Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo. So, Ariel informs him that they were so badly drunk that they were not in their senses, they were striking the air and beating the earth, and therefore he had left them in the pond behind Prospero's cave. Behind Prospero's cave, where Prospero is living at present, there is a pond. So Ariel had left them in that pond. All the three, namely Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo. So right now they are in the pond behind Prospero's cave. After listening this, Prospero asks him to hang some colorful clothes on a line in order to distract them. Soon, all the three see the colorful clothes. Caliban is desperate to murder Prospero, but Trinculo and Stefano are attracted by the colorful clothes and gets distracted. They both begin to try it on and make plans to steal it. So, after having inquiry about those three drunkards, Prospero asks Ariel that he should hang some colorful clothes on a line so that they can be distracted from their mission of murdering Prospero. So, as per the order, Ariel hangs some colorful clothes on a line, and when all the three, that is Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo, see these colorful clothes, they are very much tempted. But as Caliban is desperate to murder Prospero, he hardly pays attention to them. But the remaining two, that is Trinculo and Stefano, they are attracted by the colorful clothes and gets distracted. That is, their mission of murdering Prospero now becomes secondary, and their primary mission was to make plans in order to steal those colorful clothes. Soon then Prospero and Ariel enters with the spirits. They are disguised as hunters, and dogs are left behind them to chase all three. So soon after that activity, Prospero and Ariel enters with the spirits. They are disguised as hunters, that is, they have taken the form of hunters, and they have dogs with them which were left behind the three, that is Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo. Prospero orders Ariel that the dogs should give them pain and injury to the three so that they can be taught a lesson. Prospero warns Ariel that the dogs should give them pain and injury so that these three people can realize their mistake and should feel guilty for their act of planning a conspiracy against Prospero, who has done so much for them. Prospero promises Ariel that very soon Ariel will have his freedom, as now all of his enemies are under his control. So, after all this is done, Prospero again promises Ariel that now, as the situation is under my control, all my enemies are under my control, so very soon I will grant you your freedom. You will be no more under my slavery, and you will be free for ever and ever. So, this was a summary of Act 4, Scene 1. I hope you have understood it. I have also given the PDF form of the summary in your WhatsApp group. I want all of you to write the summary in the copy. And in my next video, I will be completing the last act of a drama, that is Act 5, Scene 1. Thank you.